Welcome back to the Gulls pregame show. It's time for the Broadcasters Roundtable. Stephen Huff joined alongside the Gulls field reporter Zach Letson on my left and the voice of the Sanford Mainers, Ryan Zimmerman, on my right. Now, Zach, I'm going to turn to you. Of course, it was a tough 2 losses for the Gulls out there. Their last time out in the doubleheader against the Sharks. What led to those 2 tough losses for Newport?
Well, you got to look at the bullpen. They've been great all season long, coming in some really tight, high-stress situations, and unfortunately couldn't hold on in some of those tight games, and that was really the main reason why they lost both of those games against Vineyard.
Now, of course, that's been, the huge battery ram for their success this season so far for the Gulls. So does that change the approach for if you're Kevin Winterroad and putting the bullpen out there, or do you keep them in late games and trust them out there because they've had success in the past?
Well, Coach Winterroad, we said it on the broadcast, he went to his best arms, and sometimes your best get beaten by their best, and really it's going to be a learning experience for these guys. I think moving forward, we're going to see some improvements.
Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, Ryan. Of course, the Mainers come into this one with an 8-13 record. You guys were on a 4-game skid, but you stopped that skid with a win over Upper Valley. What led to that victory?
I think it's just the team being super comfortable from playing from behind. The last 4 wins they've had have all been comeback wins. Up until Upper Valley, they had 3 where they had come back in the 8th inning or later. Against Upper Valley, they leveled the score in the 5th inning of a 7-inning game in a doubleheader. Finally took the lead in that 7th inning and nailed it down. An especially important win after having lost the last game in the 7th inning, leading 2-0 heading into the final inning.
Well, obviously with those comeback wins, who are some of the bats that you guys, Newport fans that haven't seen before, have to look out for in the Mainers lineup?
I think the 2 biggest bats in the Sanford lineup have to be Drew DiMartino and Nick Howey. Drew has been incredible all season long. He's been a fixture in the 2-hole. His .385 batting average, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, all team leads. As for Nick Howey, he doesn't fall too far behind in batting average. He's just 1 point behind at .384. He's been a cleanup hitter all season long. He's been their big run producer. He has 10 RBIs of his own, and it seems like every time he comes to the plate, he has an attack for the pitcher, and he never seems unprepared.
Well, it's a good one tonight. Gulls and Mainers, first pitch at 6:35. Don't go anywhere. Gulls pregame show continues next here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.